In this video, we learn how to calculate amortization schedule using BA2+. The question asks, if $65,000 was borrowed for 2 years and 6 months, with interest rate of 7.2% compounded monthly, A. Find the monthly payments, B. How much principal and interest were paid at the 12th payment, and C. How much principal and interest were paid during the second year. First, we need to set all variables to defaults, so press second and FV to clear TVM or time value of money. Then we need to set the number of compounding periods per year, CY, and number of payments per year, PY. So press second, IY, and set the PY to 12, since the question asks for monthly payments, and enter. For CY, press the downward arrow. Note that the number of interest periods is also 12, since the question asks for compounded monthly periods. You don't need to modify it, as it's automatically set to the PY value. Press C and C again to exit. For number of payments, we need to multiply number of years by the PY value. We can use the payment multiplier. Enter number of years, 2.5, and press second and N to multiply it by PY value. Press N again to store it in N. For interest rate, enter 7.2 and IY. Finally, enter 65,000 and PV for present value. To calculate payments, press CPT for compute and PMT for payments. For part B, press second and PV for amortization. P1 is the beginning period, so enter 12 and enter. Press the downward arrow. P2 is the ending period, so enter 12 again and enter. Press the downward arrow. The unpaid balance is represented by BAL. Press the downward arrow again. The principal paid is represented by PRN. Press the downward arrow again. The interest paid is represented by INT. For part C, since we are interested in the second year, the beginning period is 13. Enter 13 for P1 and enter. Press the downward arrow, enter 24 and press enter again. Press the downward arrow. The unpaid balance is represented by BAL. Press the downward arrow again. The principal paid is represented by PRN. Press the downward arrow. And finally, the interest paid is represented by INT.